me think when you just said kind of the comment about some of the people that we've known in the industry and what they may have to do to get to the top. Can you give me
All of them. All of them. You name your biggest black actors, you name your biggest white actors, you name your biggest female Latino actresses, they all have to do it. A blood oath. Now you bend over. Now every orifice that you have is going to be annihilated. You want the short and the long of it? No, I'm not giving you no names.
No.
It's out there. If you do your research, you can find out who it is.
We've covered a couple conversations, but I feel like you'll be the best person for this question right here. Is there a ritual attached to seeing black men in dresses when it comes to, I know it started around Flip Wilson time and probably before then. What's the ritual that's happening?
I told you now, listen, remember what Granddaddy told you when I first sat down here about Norman Lear?
Sure.
The dissolution of the patriarchal system. Now you got all these guys, they take your humanity from you. You know how the feminist movement has categorized men. I think that what was his name? Samuels. He just died recently. Had the podcast. There was the women hated. Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels, yes.
Kevin Samuels was eliminated because they didn't want to go back to that. They want these women ignorant and twerking. They want kids running around the street. If they don't pay the income tax, they put them in the penitentiary and they get their money out of them that way. It's like I said, we live in a matrix. Your driver's license, if you take it out of your wallet, has your name in capital letters. Your birth certificate, your passport, name is in capital letters. Black people don't question that. That means that there's two yous. There's you, the person, and you, the corporation. And you, the corporation, is going to pay America. Presidents have no power, and voting doesn't put a man in any office. They're placed there to do a certain job. They have an agenda that they have to adhere to. So running to the polls is not going to matter. They want people like they are right now, polarized. The difference between Biden and Trump is that one is the flip side of the other. And they got the people running back and forth, back and forth. They got all kinds of genocidal things taking place. That Bill Gates said it. We got to do away with 3 billion people. He's been doing it in Africa, been doing it in India. And black people running to the polls talking about, we got to vote in, got to get him in there, change everything. It's nothing going to change, and it's not going to go back. When I wrote The New Age Millennium 26 years ago, I spoke about everything that's going on now. Now, you can call me a sage, you can call me a prophet, you can call me Negrodamus, whatever you want to call me, but all of the stuff in the book is everything that's happening now. Black people laughed at me. They said, what Lamont know about that? That's conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy, but it ain't no theory. And now they're scrambling, running back and forth, fighting each other. I said, this is not a gender war. It's not a political war. It is a spiritual warfare. People better wake up. This ain't going back. It ain't going back no place. It doesn't matter who sits in the Oval Office. Presidents have no power. They can only do what they're told to do. The educational system, I spoke about it before. The Rockefellers bought the educational system at the turn of the century. And they said, we're going to put curriculums in there to teach people how to be minions, servants of us. That's what the whole thing was about. Kids that go to prep school, private prep school, they go to Harvard and Yale and Oxford, don't have the same education that people go to HMCU universities have.
So in conclusion...
Let me finish, brother. The people that go to those illustrious universities come from wealth, and they're being educated to run the world, not work for it. No.
Okay. In conclusion, the men in dresses thing, do you know the origin of that? Did it just Did you ever get approached at it?
To take your manhood
Did you ever
from
get
you.
approached back in the day?
Yeah. How long we been talking?
We've been talking for probably maybe close to 35, 40 minutes.
Do I seem like type of Negro that you could come to with some bull manure like that?
People, I mean, Terry Crews got approached.
Who?
Terry Crews got approached. He got groped by.
Terry Crews is in a different era, brother. I'm from the golden era of Hollywood, the first 50 years of the motion picture television industry. This is what I'm from. I'm a sojourner. I wasn't supposed to live this long, I guess. My show wasn't supposed to still be relevant this long, I guess. Kids 12 and 13 years old weren't supposed to recognize me walking down the street, I guess.
Right. I only asked that because I've seen multiple people, even on our platform.
Where was Terry Crews when that? Wait a minute. Let me set you straight, young brother. 35. Where was Terry Crews when that happened? At one of their parties. I didn't go to one of their parties. I didn't go to none of their parties. They would nominate me for whatever. I never went. I didn't partake in that nonsense.
Wonderful interview. What would you tell my generation? Like that, what would be the one nugget of like, from someone with wisdom and time on their hands?
Or serve the Lord, love the Lord with all your heart, strength, soul, mind, and body. Put him first in your life. All that other stuff about career and success. Hey, the way this world is going, they're not even going to use actors anymore after a while. They're going to use your voice and your image, and the AIs are going to do it.